So it's finally here. Windows has a package manager that is functional and it works well. So for those who don't know what a package manager is a tool that helps you install, update, and manage software packages or libraries on your computer. These packages often contain code, resources, dependencies that are required for a piece of software to run. And that will make sense to you if you've been on Linux or you've mingled in Linux. So if you've used Linux, you're probably familiar with package managers like apt, yum, or homebrew. These package managers make it easy to install and manage software essentially on your system, and they take all the hassle away of manually downloading and installing packages from the internet. If you're a Windows user, you're like, this is great. Like, we finally have an equivalent, maybe not as polished, but it's here. So Winget is available for Windows 10 and Windows 11. It comes pre-installed as part of Windows 11, so that's a good thing. Winget is an open source project developed by Microsoft, and it is designed to be used from the command line, so no more GUI tools, yay! You will need to have Windows 10 version 2004 or later installed in your system to use Winget. As I said, it's already pre-installed as part of Windows 11. That's great. To install a package using Winget, all you have to do is use the install command followed by the name of the package you want to install. So for example, Winget install Visual Studio Code, and that will grab the installer for Visual Studio Code, download it, install it, and there you go. Visual Studio Code's on your system. Winget will search its repository for the package, download it, and install it on your system. It's really that simple. Winget also has a number of other useful features. So, for example, you can search packages, and this is done by the command winget search and insert package name. As well, you can actually update the packages you've installed using Winget using the update command. And you can, for example, you could do winget update insert package name. And yeah, this is great news. You don't have so long are the days of going to a vendor's website and downloading the latest update. This just makes updating apps so much easier and scriptable as well. The only downside I would say about Winget at the moment is that its repository is still pretty limited. It may not have as many packages as some other package managers like Chocolatey and all that. But yeah, it's getting there. The community is growing, and I would highly recommend you go to their GitHub project and just check it out for yourself. So what is Winget? So essentially it allows users to search for applications by name, publisher, or other metadata, and Winget then returns a list of matching applications with a version, the size, and the release date metadata. Users can install the application with a single command. Winget also handles the dependencies that an app may have if it is specified in the manifest file. We will go on into detail about manifest files later on, but essentially, if a creator of a package specifies in a manifest file that an application has a dependency, Winget will then automatically go to download that dependency before it installs the specified package. Finally, Winget can be used to search for updates for installed applications, as well as the ability to install updates for applications. All the user has to do is specify which application they want to update using the winget update and then insert package name command. So it is worth noting that independent software vendors, so ISVs, can use Windows Package Manager or Winget to make their applications available to users who want to discover them and install them through Winget. So not going to their website, downloading the installer, running it. They can do this all through Winget now, but it's entirely up to the ISVs to upload them to the Winget repository. So at the moment, Winget only supports MSIX, MSI, and EXE files currently. So essentially, all you have to do as an ISV in order to make your software available to users through Winget is essentially create a package manifest file. And this package manifest file has to be in a JSON file format, and it will include information such as the package name, version number, and like a list of dependencies if the package has any dependencies. So you may be thinking, how can I submit my own packages to Winget? And you can, but it's entirely up to the community if they want to add that to the repository. So I think it goes under review. And but yeah, to do that, you have to use the Winget Create utility. Winget Create utility is a command line tool that is included with the Windows Package Manager, but to install it, you can use winget install microsoft.wingetcreate. That command will install the Winget create utility, which you can then use to create your package manifest files. You may be thinking, what is a manifest file? So manifests are YAML files containing metadata used by Windows Package Manager to install and upgrade software on a Windows operating system. So once the manifest file has been created using the Winget create utility, you can then submit that manifest file to the Winget community repository. That will go under review, and if you're lucky, your software will get added to the community repository, and yay. So you may be thinking, where does Winget currently get its software from? So Winget at the moment is getting its software from 2 repositories. One being the MS Store, which is the official Microsoft store. And the second repository is the community-driven repository, which is managed by the Winget team in Microsoft, which is that GitHub repository that we were talking about a minute ago. You can actually view the list of available repositories by running the command winget source list. What is great as well is that you can actually add a third-party repository to your list if you wanted to, but we won't go into detail here, maybe another video in the future. But yeah, know the functionality is there. So please take the time, go and view the GitHub repository page for Winget. Get familiar with it. It has a lot of useful guides on there as well on how to use the command line client. Winget is incredibly powerful, and it just makes managing software on Windows so much easier. There's so many good things that are possible with Winget now. So having the ability to create a PowerShell script that will automatically update all of your software on boot, maybe as a scheduled task. There's just so many things you can do now. Maybe that's not a good example. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if you are excited about this. Please let me know how you get on with using the tool. Yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time.